Hey, yo, what's good with it, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Wilson, and you are now tuned in to Wilson Block 100 Radio.
Live, we all go through it. Couple pitfalls, man, we all gon' do it. Couple bad choices, we all done blew it. But we are who we are, cause we all got through it. Live, we all go through it. Couple pitfalls, man, we all gon' do it. Couple bad choices, we all done blew it. But we are who we are, cause we all got through it. Live, it'll have you in a chokehold. Yeah, I drink yak, and I smoke dro. But it's my loved ones, I'm losing all the old folk. Taking script drugs out the cabinet like they old folks. Head too hard, should've listened to the old folks. When they gave the game really plain in they old quotes. A hard head to make a soft ass. Try your best to listen first, boy, and talk last. Everybody off glass, potty and heavy on the codeine. Body getting no sleep, unexpected nosebleeds. And to make it worse, they hurting and got no cheese. Damn near certain that they working with the police. Chemical warfare, they fucking with the babies. Different drugs, same plan, it's the motherfucking 80s. Get your feet wet, man, but don't go crazy. Cause once you get deep, it ain't no one to save you. Live, we all go through it. Couple pitfalls, man, we all gon' do it. Couple bad choices, we all done blew it. But we are who we are, cause we all got through it. Live, we all go through it. Couple pitfalls, man, we all gon' do it. Couple bad choices, we all done blew it. But we are who we are, cause we all got through it. Back and forth for two niggas, Venus and Serena. Now you can't explain why you as hot as jalapeno. Wanna blame the other bitch, but lately haven't seen her. He gon' hang you out to dry after he run you through the ringer. Lil' Maury Povich, lot of Jerry Springer. What's gon' make him holler? He just put that ring on your finger. And he been flying straight. And that other little bitch he used to flip with, he just cut the tie today. You was the one yelling out commitment. Speaking of loyalty and what it meant, man. You was the first one to blow it. And what make it even worse, you'll be the last one to know it. And you was talking about a family, but how he supposed to deal with all them cards that you just handed him? You claim to be his friend, man. You say you understanding him. And if he don't kill you, then he is a better man than me. Live, we all go through it. Couple pitfalls, man, we all gon' do it. Couple bad choices, we all done blew it. But we are who we are, cause we all got through it. Live, we all go through it. Couple pitfalls, man, we all gon' do it. Couple bad choices, we all done blew it. But we are who we are, cause we all got through it. Live, I end up in this bitch again, fighting for my life now, knowing I ain't got no win. My mama told me cause I live a life of sin. With 2 strikes, I might never see the light again. My bitches that was down, might never write again. And the homies I was round ain't got a kite from them. But I'ma keep an open mind, cause it ain't over, it's a chance that they can open mine. Got me tripping on my baby and my mama now. I'm getting older, man, it's time for me to calm it down. Because they making this a business. They make you a defendant, then they force the folks to witness. The stars line up, what they call it fate. Niggas praying for direction, dog, I'm praying for a date. This is not the right time, God, look into my case. Wanna see a man of faith? Look into my face. Live, we all go through it. Couple pitfalls, man, we all gon' do it. Couple bad choices, we all done blew it. But we are who we are, cause we all got through it. Live, we all go through it. Couple pitfalls, man, we all gon' do it. Couple bad choices, we all done blew it. But we are who we are, cause we all got through it. Live.
Like I was saying, I got some shit to do. So you got my number. Most definitely. Most definitely.
Hey, West Seattle shit, baby. How's your name, baby? I'm just a West Seattle Mac. Spit facts. Oh God. 10 o'clock on the dot. Damn, what a night. Hangover. Fuck no, this ain't right. Went straight to the bottle for the remedy. My phone is blowing up, cause your bitch is always missing me. I'm headed to the shower, and guaranteed it was an hour. Can't be lacking on my health, I keep it sweet, never sour. Tay suited, hit my line like where you at. The first mission of the day is to start bros be blowing pack while I'm sipping Miller from the sack. They ask me how I'm paid, well I keep a bimbo slinging cat, and that's a fact. Her guts get ran and then she bring it back. I wouldn't call myself a pimp, I'm just a West Seattle Mac with some game, with some flow. That funky motherfucker that be fitted head to toe. I gotta let them know how a gangsta nigga break a hoe. Never slipping, always gripping like I'm headed to a murder show. No cap, it gets real. The safest place is home, but I gotta get my real. What's the move? What's the deal? Ain't no time to waste, and that's facts. Real talk, I'm a West Seattle Mac.
I'm a West Seattle Mac. Every time I spend it, I'ma get it right back. I'ma get it right back. Cause I gotta like that. Cause I gotta like that. Ay. I'm a West Seattle Mac. Every time I spend it, I'ma get it right back. I'ma get it right back. Cause I gotta like that. Cause I gotta like yeah.
I make it mackin', getting it crackin'. My paper stacking, bitch, what's happening? I whip in fashion, big boat the captain, ain't no capping. It's more than rapping, these niggas sapping, man, what happened? I'm sticking to the script, but see they acting. Look, I like laying in the cut, smoking with a bitch while I watch her shake her butt. I keep a fat gat that'll spray a nigga up. Since you want me, assist, baby, stay with us. I don't fuck around, see this shit get drastic. I got more hoes than eggs in a basket. Look, she call me with a stack. If not, I don't pick up, bitch. Call me back when you got that. Then I swoop my young bitch up. Took her to the studio and then I got my dick sucked. Then I dropped the bitch off. I tell her play a part, if not, get lost.
I'm a West Seattle Mac. Every time I spend it, I'ma get it right back. I'ma get it right back. Cause I gotta like that. Cause I gotta like that. Ay. I'm a West Seattle Mac. Every time I spend it, I'ma get it right back. I'ma get it right back. Cause I gotta like that. Cause I gotta like yeah.
And yes, sir, welcome back to Wilson Block 100 Radio. It's your boy, Mr. Wilson. And we just got to have a heart to that. Listen, man, why every musician should use Bandcamp, okay? My fellow musicians, it's time we have a heart to heart. And yes, it has something to do with streaming, okay? In today's music climate, streaming services were a big part of the digital revolution that slid in right under our noses. In my opinion, capitalism tends to depreciate real value. You build something cool and unique, and when it reaches a certain point, you sell it. The buyer then implements their ideas for domination, and everything that made that product or service valuable is now compromised. I've seen it happen way too many times. I even got to experience it myself with Ning when I built the Wilson Block Network on their platform. 2.0 had all the tools I needed to run a growing artist collective online. But once 3.0 dropped, it took away the option and conclusively purged my account. Oddly enough, some websites on their platform still operate on their 2.0 version. They ended up selling out to Glam Media. Ning did. I call it sellout because they had many network creators who were well invested in their website platform, and Glam thought they had a better idea in mind than what Ning had already established. Well, I was one of those network creators who more or less got pushed out the way. And so that explains where we are today with the Wilson Block magazine. I was fortunate enough to find a way to leverage different tools and resources to keep what has evolved into a digital publication going for over 6+ years, okay? See, when Ning was on 2.0, I was in full control, for the most part, of how I ran my social network. Artists were able to register easily, upload their music, and be featured as an artist. When 3.0 came about, they took away the network's white label media players in exchange for third-party services like YouTube and SoundCloud. And I didn't care too much for that. I mean, if I wanted to use those players, I could have just embedded them anyway. Why would you take options away and think you're making it a better product? Like, come on. Kind of like when we had Boost Mobile Walkie-Talkie Direct Connect cell phones, okay? What was better than Direct Connect Chirp? You know what I'm saying? Unlimited everything. And the reason I can't embrace streaming is that I'm against the very statute that made it all possible. Internet toll lanes. We went from unlimited everything to having to pay for how much data we use. Internet service has essentially become a utility just like your light and gas bill. Well, I had to say all of that to help make sense out of my positioning on why every musician should use Bandcamp. You see, ever since I started uploading my songs, Bandcamp has been part of the repertoire, okay? Now, in all honesty, there was a time I had a falling out with Bandcamp and how they process their payments. That was when PayPal was a struggle to get set up, okay? Hey, call me a noob. I don't care. I don't do streaming services because I don't need technology to suggest to me how to listen to music, okay? I'm one of those dudes that got instrumentals on repeat, and streaming services aren't helpful for that. That's my process when I'm writing songs and developing concepts. Streaming is so consumer driven that all it does is suggest artists and music to me that I just don't listen to. I see Bandcamp as a platform that simplified the process for artists and fans alike. It makes it easy for fans to support songs, full projects, whole discographies, buy merch, and all that. Now, of course, we have to acknowledge the pros of streaming services. It does pay out, and it is a good model to monetize a catalog of music. However, there comes a time when the artist and musician has to weigh what matters most. I've got the impression that most artists who release music these days are quick to share their streaming links, and when you ask them for a Bandcamp, SoundCloud, or YouTube link, they become stubborn, careless, and sometimes even rude. I guess you can attribute that to Bandcamp being a platform that takes a manual upload. CD Baby, TuneCore, and even DistroKid don't offer Bandcamp as a distribution service, I guess. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know, and I don't care. Bandcamp, in my strong opinion, is one of the most useful resources a musician or recording artist can have at their disposal. Do it for the fans who are still about the digital download. The download overrules the stream because it doesn't make sense to depend on data connection to access music if our devices are already powered. Okay, makes perfect sense to me. You know, taking something away that was once free just so a group of people can solely benefit from it just puts a bad taste in my mouth. Streaming is a potential threat to the current platform that is Bandcamp. But even though I feel like Bandcamp is in a good place, it's nothing more than evolution. If we didn't spend our time trying to make things better, then what are we doing here, right? We'd be foolish to think that the buck stops here. If that were the case, there'd be no new version of the iPhone or the next year edition of your favorite car. But as I mentioned earlier, if taking away what was once free just so a group of people can benefit, that's not evolution. That's just fucked up. Okay, if you're an artist and musician reading this, then I'd strongly encourage you to get your entire catalog onto Bandcamp so that fans can directly support your music. You get your money instantly, and the fans gain access to your files in different formats. I've bought hella music from artists off Bandcamp, and even as a fan, it has proven to be a reliable source for curating a special collection of music. Why should you take it from me? Well, I conduct interviews with artists all the time. I create content for artists and help them establish their profiles. I'm a blogger and a journalist. So when I say you should upload your music on Bandcamp, I'm suggesting you do yourself that favor. Help others help you. Put yourself in a position to be assisted. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. But hey, I'll put it to you like this. If you're an artist or musician that needs help putting your music on Bandcamp, click the link in this article and I'll help you do it myself, okay? I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Wilson Block 100 Radio on why all musicians, every musician should be utilizing Bandcamp. And, if I'm coming to promote your music and I got to look for your music on the internet and you got everything but Bandcamp, you know what I'm saying? Then you're like a hustler that don't got Cash App. You know what I'm saying? And you're just not fit for the evolution of this thing. You know what I mean? But listen, man, it's neither here nor there, man. I ain't ragging on nobody. I'm just trying to give y'all a little suggestion, a little tip to get y'all thing right. You feel me? And it's your boy, Mr. Wilson. You listening to Wilson Block 100 Radio, son. And I want to thank y'all for tuning in because until next time, I'm out.